DBSCAN, density-based spatial clustering of applications with noise, is one of the most popular clustering algorithms in data mining. It has been successfully applied in many areas such as market segmentation and anomaly detection. The DBSCAN algorithm is based on a concept called density reachability. It starts by considering an arbitrary point in an n-dimensional space and then proceeds to examine the surrounding points to determine if the point belongs to a cluster. DBSCAN looks for local neighborhoods with a high density of points, known as core points. Points that are within the same neighborhood but are not core points are called border points. Any points not within any local neighborhood are considered outlier points. For a given point, the DBSCAN algorithm can be used to determine whether or not the point is a core point, a border point, or an outlier point. Core points are defined as points that have at least a certain number of points, called a minimum number of points, within a certain distance, called epsilon. A point is a border point if there are fewer than the minimum number of points within its neighborhood, but it is still within an existing cluster or core points. An outlier point is one that is not within a cluster or core points. The DBSCAN algorithm has two parameters, epsilon and the minimum number of points. It is important to choose appropriate parameters to get good results. A common approach is to use a grid search or a heuristic approach such as k-means to determine the optimal parameters. The DBSCAN algorithm is computationally efficient and able to find clusters of arbitrary shapes. It can also handle datasets with outliers and has the capability to handle large datasets. Some of its disadvantages include its sensitivity to parameter selection and its sensitivity to the density of clusters. In short, DBSCAN is an effective clustering algorithm for data mining applications. It is efficient, capable of finding clusters of arbitrary shapes, and able to handle datasets with outliers. However, it is important to choose the appropriate parameters to achieve good results.